Alright, Raider Nation, what's up? So, I haven't done you guys haven't seen my face in a long time, for about the past 2 weeks. Because I did the training camp special a few weeks ago, and then I did the 2 Madden 20 gameplays. But today, we unfortunately start with some sad news. You guys already know what I'm going to talk about right now. I addressed it in Instagram. I already addressed it in the Instagram, so, you guys already know what we're going to talk about. And that is CILFF Branch passing away at the age of 71. So sad, man. So sad. It's really sad. And, I was really surprised to hear about that late last night. Reason being because, you know, I figured he still had a few years left. He looked really healthy. When he went to the Raider games, he would, have his big signature smile on his face, and he would be like, he looked good. I don't think there was anything wrong with him. Which, by the way, there wasn't. I'll get to that in a second. Uh, so I was really shocked. I was really shocked. But yeah, unfortunately, we lost the Raiders family, and the Raiders lost a great legend in CILFF Branch. He will be dearly missed. He passed away at the age of 71 last night. And you know what? You know what sucks even more? NFL, I'm calling you out on this one. Why isn't CILFF Branch in the Hall of Fame? Like, the fact that he's not in the Hall of Fame, it's not okay. He changed the way the receiver position was played back in the 90s. Like he was just so prolific, and he was different. He was like another one of those Fred Biletnikovs. He was really different. But he just sucks because he's not gonna be able to see his own Hall of Fame induction. By the way, I think that whole Hall of Fame stuff is a bunch of crap. Because when they elect players, they don't do it right. He'll probably get it next year with the new 20 inductee rule change they made to the committee table, I guess, for the commemorative season. But I mean, I honestly think that he should have been here to see his own induction. Him and Ken Stabler will now not be here to see their own inductions, and it's really sad, man. I think a lot of Raider Nation was caught out of the wind by that news. It really was caught everyone off guard, and it caught me off guard too. It's very unfortunate. My condolences go out to his family. At this point now in the video, I'm putting pictures on the screen that you guys can see. You know, Mark Davis, he put out a statement yesterday saying that CILFF was his best friend and that he's gonna miss him dearly. You guys are probably asking, how? Well, some of you guys may remember, but back in the 80s, CILFF Branch and Mark Davis were roommates because Al Davis got mad about Mark Davis helping CILFF Branch out with the contract negotiation issues. So Al Davis kicked his own son out of his house, and he went to go live with CILFF Branch. And CILFF Branch pretty much rather, took him under his wing. But in his playing career, CILFF Branch was really something special. He was the only player from the 3 Super Bowl teams that was part of the 3 Super Bowl. Oh, that doesn't make no sense. Hold on. Let me gather my thoughts real quick. Let me try that again. Let me try that again. He was the only player to be part of all 3 of our Super Bowl winning teams. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. So that's really something special. He should be in Canton. Clip to Canton. Hashtag clip to Canton. I definitely think he'll get in this year along with Tom Flores. Uh, so I mean, but I guess they come and go. Legends come and go, man. And it was Cliff Branch's time. Now, if you guys are asking how he died, so according to police in Arizona, he was in a hotel room and he was found unresponsive at like 2 this morning. In his hotel room, he died of natural causes. So it's good to know that he died. That the Raider legend died peacefully. It's good to know that he didn't die. He didn't. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, problem solved. So yeah, I mean, there's that. But I mean, like I said, Cliff Branch looked healthy, but he didn't die of anything serious. He died of natural causes. So it's good to know that he died peacefully. We're gonna miss you, Cliff Branch. And you know, I usually don't endorse Mark Davis, but this is the one time I'm gonna do it. Mark Davis is gonna have a really hard time getting over this loss. He really is. That was like his buddy. He really, like their connection, like Cliff Branch was like Mark Davis' second father. He really was, and you know, they had a really good connection. I know that just seeing through, you know, the games he used to come to and stuff. It was something different, and I know that Mark Davis is really gonna have trouble getting over that one. And I do think that whenever he gets into the Hall of Fame this year or next year, his family should definitely consider choosing him to introduce him. I would say that'd be fine because I mean that's like one of the best connections that Mark Davis has ever had. So I don't know, but rest in peace to Cliff Branch. You'll be missed dearly. Once a Raider, always a Raider, and we love you. Now on to more positive news. Okay. Let's address the elephant in the room. All right, peoples. Antonio Brown's feet. The feet. The feet. Honestly, guys, it's an infection. He's got a bunch of calluses on his feet. They look disgusting. He posted on his Instagram he posted a picture on Instagram the other day. They're disgusting, but there's nothing we should be worried about. I wouldn't be concerned. He went to go see a foot specialist. He's already on antibiotics. We're good. He'll be playing week 1 against the Broncos on Monday Night Football. I am not worried one bit. But that, let me just tell you, that is disgusting. The way his feet looked like glazed donuts with like, I don't know, purple grapes. I mean like purple spots in the middle of the donut. I don't know. It was pretty bad. But obviously the reason why he wasn't practicing was because obviously that's gonna hurt when you're wearing cleats. So it's good that they held him out, and it's also good that John Gruden didn't specify exactly what it was. So yeah. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm okay there. And neither is Derek. You know, Derek said he'll be fine. So, oh yeah, shout out to Derek Carr and Tower Williams for recognizing greatness and wearing Cliff Branch's number 21 on their jerseys today. That was very nice of them to do that. So yeah. I'm not worried about that at all. I mean, the pictures were disgusting. I'll never look at them again, but you know that's that. So, I forgot what the infection they said it was called, but you know I can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm not worried about that at all. Not at all. But on to the next story. The Raiders claim Jordan Lasley off waivers from the Baltimore Ravens. Jordan Lasley has been under scrutiny as of late because he got the rumor is that he got released by the Ravens for throwing a football into a pond and fighting with a teammate. That's not. I don't think that's the truth at all. No, it's not. The reason why he was released was because he didn't fit. According to John Harbaugh, he didn't fit in their system, and they wanted a chance for him to catch on somewhere else. And you know what? He was on the 53-man roster the whole entire season, but he didn't see any playing field. So I like to believe that's accurate. I like to believe that's accurate. If it's not, hey, it doesn't matter. But I absolutely love the move of Jordan Lasley coming onto the Raiders because he was pretty good at UCLA. Granted, he was a fifth-round pick, but he was still pretty good at UCLA. He kind of reminds me of Cordero Patterson, Laquan Treadwell type. He's if he can get the right coaching, if he's gonna be a project for Edgar Bennett, the receivers coach, to work with, and I think it's gonna be a good experiment for him. But I like it because he's got some speed. He just needs to work on his hands, but he's really precise at running routes, and that's one of the two things you need to be a legit NFL receiver. The other part he's still working on, which is trying to get better hands, but he's in good hands. So I mean, hey. He's probably not gonna be this part of the starting lineup. But I think, oh man, a few 2 weeks ago I made the training camp special. That thing seems really outdated right about now. We released Chris Warren, which I'm not happy about. I already elaborated to it on the Instagram, so I'm not gonna go over that again. But and then we did all kind of. We released Ronald Ollie, signed Ethan Westbrooks, signed some dude named Anthony Rush. I don't know. We cut some tight end. Oh, Eric Swoop. So I mean, my training camp predictions look totally outdated now. They really do. But hey, it's all good. So Jordan Lasley, welcome to the Raiders. I'm excited to see what you can do during the preseason. Speaking of which, this is the very last Sunday for the. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, I had to start a new recording session. Sorry, but let me see here. But like I was saying, hold on, wait, yeah, there you go. I like the Raider flag being shown in the back, So like I was saying, this is gonna be the last Sunday where there's no football on for the rest of the year. But guys, to all NFL fans, man, I gotta plug in my computer. But how does that feel? I mean, the very last Sunday with no football, us having to sit around with no football. It felt like just yesterday we were watching those darn Patriot Rats blow out those dang Rams by freaking 10 points. That was a sorry Super Bowl. But so yeah. I mean I mean it feels good. The Raiders' first game is next Saturday, man. Oh boy, does that feel great! And Tuesday, in 2 days from now, we get our first Hard Knocks episode, which is also very fun, which will probably include them arriving to Napa, the Chris Warren release, the Keith Smith injury, Antonio Brown's feet. Oh god! But it's gonna be fun. And then on the 10th, next Saturday, the first preseason game is coming around. We're playing the Rams. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun. I feel like just yesterday we were watching the Raiders blow out the Chiefs on January 1st, 2019. No, it was December 31st. But it feels just like it feels like just so long ago that the Raiders season ended. No Raiders football. But we're back, man. We're back. Boy, does that feel good, man. It gets your adrenaline rushing, Raiders football, man. Gotta love it. Yeah, but I'm excited. So yeah. Now let me tell you guys something. So this isn't a live stream. I threw this through my editor by now, and I edited the video, by the way, for you guys. But here's what I'm thinking. So, here's what I'm gonna do actually. So the Raiders' first game is the first preseason game is August 10th, which is next Saturday. Now, I'm gonna be going out of town for that weekend before I go back to school. So, I'm gonna be able to watch that game. For some odd reason, though, NFL Network decides not to put any Raiders games on their television channels. Ugh. Um, but here's my thing, guys. So last year, the OGs probably remember this, but last year we did something where I was stuck in a pickle last year where I couldn't watch the Seahawks Raiders preseason game because it wasn't on TV, and I couldn't find it on any streaming website. So what I did was I went live for 4 hours. I met some pretty cool people, and we live watched the whole entire first preseason game. Now I want to make that a tradition. So I'm proposing this question to you guys. The first game I'll be able to watch. The second game is on ESPN, so that's national, against Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Now, do you guys want preseason week 3 or preseason week 4 to be where I watch it live with you guys using the radio stations? What do you guys think? Or would you guys really like it to be week 2, Kyler Murray, Derek Carr? Well, not really, but you get the point. I think I'd choose week 3 because that's like a dress rehearsal, but it's up to you guys. Let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna leave. I put a poll up there at the screen by now, and yeah, I want to make that a tradition. Now for Hard Knocks, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to like live watch it with you guys, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna try to figure something out. If anything, we'll just go the regular YouTube route and we'll just watch it. Like we watched the draft this past year. So, anyways. That's pretty much it, Raider Nation. I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk show here. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened. Let me think. Let me think. Yeah, Raider Nation, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoy this little talk, 15-minute video here. But there's also something else I want to add before we get out of here. So, fantasy football. We all love fantasy football. You get to draft your favorite team, your favorite players for your own fantasy team. And you win championships and you score points per week for the NFL season. I like fantasy. I played fantasy last year. I got locked out of my league, unfortunately, so that didn't really work out. But hey, I had Derek Carr, Alvin Kamara, Calvin Ridley, Amari Cooper for a little bit. I released him after he got traded to the Raiders, and then I had the Raiders defense, and I had I want to say I had Jared Cook as my tight end. Anyways, I'm gonna do that again this year, regardless if this happens or not. But if I were to do this, how many of you guys would enter a raffle to have a spot in my fantasy league? I want to know down in the comment section below and tell me why. I might pick somebody there. Who knows? And I'll even throw on an announcement on the Instagram as well. But how many of you guys would actually be interested in that? Let me know. Because I wanna incorporate with some of you guys this year, considering the fact that I explored the platform of Instagram and got that rolling, and now my platform's expanded. And I'm also very this is very bleak, this is very unlikely, but I'm also considering uh expanding my platform to Twitter. So maybe that'll happen. I doubt it. I don't like Twitter. I'm good with Instagram. But if you guys want to see that, maybe let me know. Because I feel like Twitter could be more reached than Instagram, where you can only have certain followers. Twitter's worldwide; it doesn't matter. But like I said, let me know, guys. Elaborate with me on those points, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, go Raiders! Rip CILFF BRANCH. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Rest peacefully, number 21.